Realtors, listen up, because last week in AI was a straight up paradigm shift for our entire industry. First off, what if your AI assistant could actually build rapport with a client on a call instead of scaring them away with a robotic voice? Well, OpenAI just dropped an update that might kill the clunky chatbot for good. Then we're going to be talking about marketing. What if you could take that one expensive set of listing photos and instantly turn it into an entire arsenal of video content for your Reels and TikTok with almost no extra work? But it's not all good news. A critical security warning was just issued showing how hackers are now weaponizing the same AI we use to automate their attacks. And your new AI assistant could be the master key they use to unlock your entire business. And finally, the game is officially changing. We're moving past AI as a simple tool and into the era of the AI teammate. I'm talking about the first true AI listing coordinator that works for you. Is this the end of the traditional team structure as we know it? Well, you're not going to want to miss this, so let's get into it. All right, first up, let's talk about lead conversion. We've all been there. You've got chatbots and AI assistants that are supposed to help, but they're just clunky. They're slow, they sound robotic, and the awkward pause before they answer just screams, "I'm a machine," and it kills any real conversation. Well, what if I told you that entire experience is about to become a thing of the past? OpenAI just dropped something that will make AI voice agents sound so real and feel so human, it might just revolutionize how we qualify leads and handle those first contact client calls forever. So let's get into the weeds on this. The reason most AI voice assistants sound so janky is because they're not a single brain. They're Frankenstein monster of 3 different systems stitched together. One model to turn your speech into text, another to figure out an answer, a third to turn that text back into speech, and then every handoff between these models creates a delay, and that's the awkward conversation killing pause that we all hate. But OpenAI's new GPT-Realtime model throws that entire clunky process straight in the trash. It processes everything, listening, thinking, and talking all within a single unified system, and the result is that lag is dramatically reduced, allowing for conversations that are fluid, natural, and expressive. And the capabilities are just insane. We're talking about speech that sounds more lifelike with natural emotion, pacing, and tone. You can even give it nuanced instructions like speak quickly and professionally, and it will adapt its delivery on the fly. It's way smarter, way more capable of understanding nonverbal cues like laughter, and can switch between languages in the middle of a sentence without missing a beat. And on top of that, the new API can now handle image inputs during a conversation, and it has native support to make and receive standard phone calls. And this isn't just theory, guys. Industry leaders are already taking notice. Josh Weisberg, the head of AI over at Zillow, noted that the model's stronger reasoning can handle complex client requests like narrowing listings by lifestyle needs or guiding affordability discussions. This is a massive leap forward. All right, so a super fast, human-sounding AI is cool, but how does it actually help us sell more houses? Well, this is where it gets really exciting. This technology is not about replacing us. It's about giving us a powerful new tool for what I'm calling conversational relationship management. So think about your current lead follow-up. Most chatbots are good for basic stuff like maybe booking an appointment or answering a simple question, but they completely fall apart with complex or emotional questions, which, let's be honest, is almost every single conversation in real estate. But a system that's built on GPT-Realtime can change that entirely. Now imagine deploying an AI first response agent on your website or to answer incoming calls. Because there's no awkward lag, it can build real rapport with the potential client. It can handle complex multi-part questions like, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom near a good elementary school, but it also needs a home office and a yard for my dog. What are my options under $700K? The AI can then reason through that, maybe even look at a map image you provide and give you a genuinely helpful answer. So this means the AI can handle that initial qualification with incredible accuracy, answer those detailed questions, and then seamlessly hand off a warm, fully informed lead to you. So we're no longer wasting time with tire kickers. Instead, you're stepping into conversations that are already pre-qualified and warmed up, which is going to dramatically improve your lead conversion and free you up to focus on what you do best, which is negotiating deals and closings. But here's a crucial point that we can't gloss over. You guys have to be transparent about it. In our business, trust is the real currency. And the moment you try to manipulate someone into thinking your AI is human, well, you've already lost, because that's a rookie move. Instead of hiding it, you lean into it. You give it permission to be an AI. You're upfront from the beginning. Hey, you're speaking with my advanced AI assistant designed to give you instant, accurate information 24/7. So this does two things. First, it maintains complete transparency so nobody feels tricked. And then second, it's really freaking cool when the technology is actually helpful. So think about it from the client's perspective. They can get a complex question answered accurately at 10 p.m. on a Sunday instead of waiting for you to get back to them on Monday morning. That's not a gimmick. That's a massive improvement to the customer service you provide. It positions you as an agent who's leveraging cutting-edge technology to be more available and more efficient for your clients. All right, guys, so for our next story, let's shift from client conversion to marketing content. Every single one of us invests a ton of money into getting those perfect, high-quality listing photos right. And they're the single most valuable asset we have for marketing a property. But what if you could take that one-time investment and instantly multiply its value, turning your static photo library into an endless supply of unique, engaging video content for social media? Well, Google just rolled out a new feature that does exactly that, and it's gonna change the way that you think about your listing photos. All right, so Google's AI-powered video creation tool is called Google Vids, and it's already got over 1 million monthly active users. But they just supercharged it with a new image to video feature. And this is the part that we need to pay attention to. The update is powered by Google's advanced VO3 model and is now widely available. So here's the core function. You can upload a static image like one of your professional listing photos, and then use a simple text prompt to transform it into a dynamic 8-second animated video clip. And it's not just some janky slideshow. The AI generates motion and even adds natively generated audio to match the scene. So this is a massive leap from the text to video models we've seen from companies like OpenAI. While their Sora model is still pretty cool, its actual use for marketing a real-world property is very limited. It can generate a representation of a home from a text description, but it can't show the actual home you're trying to sell. Well, Google Vids bridges that gap perfectly. It allows us to work with our most important marketing asset, the actual high-quality photo of our listings. You're not describing a scene from scratch, you're enhancing the reality that you've already captured. So this is where the strategy comes in, and it's a workflow that is far more practical and efficient than anything you can try to prompt on a video from scratch. Imagine you take that perfect photo shot of a living room. Now with Google Vids, you can feed it a simple prompt like sunlight streams gently through the windows, creating a warm and inviting glow with the faint sounds of birds chirping outside. In seconds, you've converted that static image into a short atmospheric video clip that feels alive. Now think about the implications for your social media. You can now take the 25 static images from your photographer and with minimal extra effort or cost, turn them into 25 to 50 unique short video clips, perfect for Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. This dramatically increases the volume and the potential reach of your marketing campaigns. So this isn't just about creating more content, it's about creating a better, more engaging content from the assets that you already paid for. You're transforming a standard property marketing package into a dynamic video campaign, making your listing stand out and capturing more attention online, all without having to hire a videographer for every single property. This is a huge win for efficiency and the marketing impact we have. So what do you guys think about this? Is turning your professional photos into an army of short form videos a genius marketing hack? How do you see yourself using a tool like Google Vids to dominate your social media for the next listing? Drop a comment below and let me know what your strategy is. All right, now let's hit the pause button for a second, because we're talking about these game-changing tools that can revolutionize your marketing and your client communication, but let's be real. Knowing these tools exist is one thing, but actually building a bulletproof system around them that makes you money is a whole different ballgame. And trying to figure that out alone is an absolute grind. And that's the entire reason the Wolfpack exists. It's for the agents who are past the theory and are all about execution. We're in the trenches every day, building, testing, and sharing the exact prompts for client follow-up, the workflows for turning listing photos into a video blitz, and the CRM automations that tie it all together. So if you're done trying to piece it all together from scratch, well, I want to invite you to explore partnering with me and my crew. And when you do join us at the Wolfpack, you don't just get a brokerage, you get the entire playbook. All of my AI and CRM training is built in right from day one. So reach out and we can have a straight up no BS conversation about your business goals. Okay, so let's get back to the updates. Now we've talked about the incredible new capabilities AI is giving us, from next gen voice assistants to powerful marketing tools. But with this massive leap in power comes a new and urgent risk that every single agent needs to be aware of. The very same technology that allows an AI to perform helpful multi-step tasks is now being actively weaponized by sophisticated criminals. AI research company Anthropic just issued a sobering alert, and it serves as a critical warning for our entire industry. So let's break down what's happening and why your AI assistant could become your biggest liability if you're not careful. So let's be crystal clear on this. This isn't about AI being used to plan a cyber attack anymore. The major warning from Anthropic is that we've entered a new era where AI is being used to actively execute sophisticated multi-step attacks. Their report details how sophisticated attackers are weaponizing agentic AI models to automate the entire process of a crime. They're using them to research targets, steal their credentials, analyze the stolen data, and then craft perfectly personalized extortion demands. What's even more crazy is that this technology has lowered the barrier to entry for these serious cybercrime peeps. Criminals with limited technical skills can now use AI to build and deploy complex malware like ransomware that would have previously required a specialist. And this isn't just a theory piece. Anthropic detailed a real-world case they disrupted where a threat actor used their own AI model, Claude, to orchestrate a massive data theft and extortion campaign against at least 17 organizations with ransom demands that sometimes exceeded over $500,000. So guys, why are we talking about this on a real estate YouTube channel? Well, because the emergence of powerful task automating prop tech tools creates a new and highly concentrated target for these criminals. An agent's new AI-powered transaction coordinator isn't just a passive database anymore. It's a potential master key to their entire business, their client list, and all their financial data. To do its job, a tool like that needs deep privileged access to your email, your calendar, and your cloud storage. And Anthropic's report confirms that criminals are specifically using agentic AI to automate the theft of this exact type of data. So this isn't just a scare tactic, this is a strategic update. A successful attack on your AI coordinator would be catastrophic. The attacker could leverage the own AI's autonomous capabilities to send fraudulent wiring instructions to a title company, or extort your clients by threatening to release their confidential financial documents, or impersonate you in communications with everyone involved in a transaction. The damage to your reputation and your finances would be devastating. So this new reality requires a fundamental shift in how we approach technology risk management. We must now operate under the assumption that any AI tool with autonomous capabilities is a high-value target for sophisticated attacks. So what's the move? Well, your vendor selection process has to change effective immediately. You can no longer base your decisions on features and price alone. You must now perform rigorous due diligence on the vendor security posture. So before you give any AI deep access to your business, you need to ask some tough questions. Are they SOC 2 compliant? What are their data encryption standards? Do they have a transparent and robust security policy? These security protocols are now just as critical as the AI's core functionality. All right, I know that was a heavy one, but it's a conversation we need to have. So what do you guys think? Does this security alert change how you're going to evaluate new AI tools for your business? And what's one new question you're going to start asking tech vendors before even signing up? Drop your thoughts below and let's help each other stay protected. Okay, and now for the main story, and this one is huge because it represents a crucial evolution in how AI is being applied in our industry. For the last couple of years, most of the AI tools we've used have been generative. They create things for us like listing descriptions and social media posts, but they're tools that we have to actively operate. But now we're reaching a new age. AI is graduating from being a tool used as a teammate to a tool that works for you. We are now seeing the arrival of real agentic AI, which is a new class of artificial intelligence designed to execute complex multi-step workflows all on its own. A former Zillow executive just unveiled a new platform that's being positioned as the first true AI listing coordinator, and it signals the dawn of an AI digital workforce for real estate. This could fundamentally alter the operational leverage of every single agent and team out there. So let's pull back the curtain on this new platform, which is called Truelist. First off, this isn't some fly-by-night startup. It was unveiled on LinkedIn by Carrie Schwaber Armstrong, a former Zillow vice president and the chief operating officer of the fintech startup Tomo. The platform is being described as a wicked smart AI-powered seller dashboard and, more importantly, an AI listing coordinator. Its entire purpose is to attack the mountain of administrative busywork that eats up so much of a listing agent's time. So how does it work? Well, this is the key. Truelist is built on agentic AI, which is a class of artificial intelligence that can perform these multi-step tasks all on its own. So let me paint a picture of what this actually means. Imagine an email from the home inspector comes into your inbox. A normal generative AI tool might summarize it for you if you ask it to. An agentic system like Truelist perceives that new email, understands its context, and then autonomously plans and executes a workflow. It can update the transaction calendar, notify the seller of the appointment, and create a task for you to review the report once it's submitted, all without you lifting a finger. It's designed to automate that complex web of scheduling, vendor coordination, and document management that happens between the major milestones of a transaction. The company's value proposition is a massive increase in efficiency, claiming its dashboard can save you at least 5 to 10 hours per listing, which is offering the benefits of having a listing coordinator for a fraction of the cost. But here's the killer feature. The dashboard is designed to be shared with the seller. So this gives them transparent real-time visibility into the entire sales process, which drastically cuts down on the consistent what's the latest phone calls and text. So right now the product hasn't officially launched, but the company is inviting agents to request early access. So let's break down the massive implications here, because this is about way more than just saving a few hours on admin tasks. The emergence of a platform like Truelist represents a crucial evolution beyond AI as a simple tool and into the realm of AI as an independent agent. It directly targets the busy work that even the most seasoned agents get bogged down by, the endless web of coordination and communication tasks that happen between the major milestones of a transaction. So the broadest implication is a potential redefinition of the traditional real estate team structure. Think about it. A solo agent could leverage a platform like this to operate with the efficiency and organizational capacity of a small team. For a large team, you could free up your human transaction coordinators from routine scheduling and follow-ups, allowing them to focus on higher value client-facing activities and complex problem solving. So ultimately, this technology has the potential to fundamentally alter the operational leverage, scalability, and profitability of your real estate business. It's not just about doing things faster, it's about changing the very structure of how we work. So what's your guys' take on this? Is the AI listing coordinator the future? If you're a solo agent, does this technology excite you about your ability to scale? And if you run a team, how would you use an AI coordinator to restructure your business for more profit? Let's get the conversation started in the comments below. All right, guys, that is a wrap for last week's AI updates. We covered some massive ground today. We talked about OpenAI's GPT-Realtime, making AI conversations finally feel human. Google Vids, turning your listing photos into a marketing machine. The critical security alert from Anthropic that you absolutely can't ignore. And of course, Truelist. So I hope you guys found value from this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share this with a realtor who needs to level up their AI game. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.